Well, we're going to talk about the bees, or the bee's knees, as little Geico boy says, or as I have known it, the CCD, Colony Collapse Disorder. Apparently we are, only 5 years behind the times here at the Dayton Daily News, but since they're behind, we'll be behind. We're all behinds, so to speak.
People don't realize that things just don't grow without some intervention.
They think everything mysteriously
just
add water on the Kroger shelf. It's just there.
It is. Yeah,
I think we've lost so much touch with nature. We don't know how to kill things. We don't know how to, butcher things. We don't even know that things die or live.
And we don't know where they come from. I mean,
but who needs bees? They make honey, and now we have high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, somebody was brilliant with that comment in the Dayton Daily News. Without bees pollinating plants, flowers,
pretty much everything that you stick in your gob.
Yeah,
it gets right down to it.
None of that stuff grows. None of it bears fruit, and it's sort of all over. Then, no more food. Nothing to eat.
There's plenty to eat.
Oh yeah, we can eat corn.
Have you seen the obese people around here?
That's
we can render them for
lard.
Yes, of course it gets a little.
So again, people are sitting here and saying, "Oh, we don't, this isn't our problem." Oh, and farmers are doing this. They're just trying to raise prices. But the reality is we have no clue on what effect we're having on the environment. And as we go out and build our new office buildings for Teradata and former farmland, and we keep
some of the best farmland in the world, as I spoke to a lot of those farmers back when I was running. It was a very interesting thing as farmland is not farmland. And everybody says, look at all the space we have. Well, we were blessed with great water, great dirt. Thank you, the Canadian Shield and the glaciers.
There's a lot more to all this.
It's worth it if you're a young Earth creationer.
There's a lot more to this than just putting seeds in the ground and watering them. And, farmers, it's a science that you can get a degree in. Believe it or not, it requires a whole lot of understanding of all kinds of things. But, we're putting chemicals and pesticides onto crops, and then things cross over. Next thing you know, the water gets polluted. We have algae blooms. So you look at Grand Lake up in St. Mary's.
DDT, the unintended consequences. Yes, you got rid of malaria. Yes, Silent Spring occurred.
Right. But
yes, you no longer get stung. Look, I do understand. I keep telling my mom, forget it. I don't care if we're the only one with dandelions. Let nature take over.
Right.
We would encourage more bees, which encourages different diversity of bees, which encourages resistance. It's called, what's it called?
Natural selection.
Resiliency. Resiliency and redundancy is very good when you're breeding bees because they're very effective.
So how do we get saying sprawl is bad to it's important that we have bees? Because they are connected.
It is connected. It's connected to oil. It's connected to a lot of different things. Agriculture is very, very industrial, and they want everything done like you're putting together a Ford, and you're relying on animals or insects to do a job for you, and you have severely crippled their ability to do that as we encroach upon it, as we throw. My gosh, just green grass. What's wrong with what was really wrong with dandelions? I mean, they really don't encourage bees. You don't get stung by them. I've never understood that, keeping up with the Joneses thing on your lawn being green.
I always liked dandelions myself. I thought they're pretty.
Well, I did too. Look, everybody's got dandelions.
Fields of them are great.
And then after that, little flowers come up, and then clovers come up, and then bees are there.
Yep.
And so, what was wrong with that?
Apparently, progress. And
I'm telling you, with the people that comment on the Dayton Daily News, if that's what we really are around,
we're in trouble.
Well, we knew that.
They all flunked biology, that's for sure.
They flunked everything. America's flunking. Flunky flunkertons.